Well, it looks like we are ready to get started. The trial of Severin Cockerel Way. He stands accused of the murder of the man known as the Croque-Monsieur in cold blood. Madame Beaumont, please explain the details of what happened.
Very well. Last night, at the stroke of midnight, two gunshots were heard on the Rue de Marmoset. Pierrot alerted us, and we managed to arrive before the police did. On the scene, I saw the man known as the Croque Monsieur, a good friend of ours, lying in a pool of his own blood. Standing over the body, I saw the murderer, Severin Cocorico, still clutching his murder weapon. Am I to understand that you did not witness the crime firsthand, madame? That you only saw the aftermath? Yes, but one of us did happen to see the incident itself.
Madame Beaumont, I found this here pigeon running around the tunnels.
Oh no! Sparrowson!
Caught Sparrowson!
Oh crap.
Nope, Pigeon Monsieur. He's a spy in any case. What say I execute him right here and now?
It's alright. He's with me. With you? He's my assistant. He carries my bags and stuff. Falcon, I trust that you do not have any other assistants lurking around the corner. No, madame. Then take your lackey out of my sight.
Psst, Falcon.
What is it?
I saw someone lurking in the catacombs. I think he was watching us from the shadows.
Another robber?
I don't know. But he got spooked when he saw me and he dropped this.
Jacques Herbert. Oh, who said that name? I don't remember who said that name before.
Yeah, I think it was the wolf's other brother.
Oh, you might be right, yeah. What's this? A political pamphlet? Ah, yeah, it's the cult pamphlet. Okay.
Well, I best be getting back to the patrols then.
Not so fast, Pierrot. You witnessed the crime firsthand, did you not?
I did, ma'am.
Then you could be our first witness. Go stand in the center.
Okie dokie. Do I need to say an oath or something? That won't be necessary. We trust you.
Just tell us what you saw last night, Pierrot.
Okie dokie. I saw it plain as day. The Croque-Monsieur was minding his own business on the Rue de Marmoset. And then all of a sudden, this here brute of a rooster appears with a gun in his hand. Bam! The rooster fired. The crook slumped to the floor. Using the last of his strength, the Croque-Monsieur drew his own gun. Bam! The crook fired back.
So to clarify, Cocorico shot first?
Yes, ma'am. No questions there.
What happened next?
Well, I knew you guys, Fontaine, Remus, and you, ma'am, were only a stone's throw away at the cathedral, so I ran to get your help. We all arrived back on the scene, maybe a minute after I had left it.
And there I saw the dead Croque-Monsieur and the murderous Severin Cocorico with my own eyes. Thank you for your report, Pierrot.
It's nothing, ma'am.
You see, Falcon, Pierrot is not the sharpest knife in the kitchen.
True, that.
But he is honest to a fault. I would trust his word with my own life. I don't doubt the man's honesty, madame. Nonetheless, I would like to cross-examine the witness. Cross-examine? What does that mean?
I don't claim to be an expert on the law. That was always my brother's role in the family. But I think it's a cross-examination means that Falcon would like to waste our time by asking pointless questions.
Actually, it means that I would like to make sure that Pierre's story holds up under scrutiny. Yes, I will be asking questions, but only questions that directly relate to the case at hand.
Clearly a pointless stalling tactic, madame. Shall we put an end to the trial?
No. We will let the bird have his little cross-examination. But I'm warning you, Falcon. Don't mess with me. Don't mess with you? If I get the slightest inklings that you are rambling to stop for time, I will end this trial on the spot. Do I make myself clear? Start questioning Cockerel's shoe size or the color of the Croque Monsieur's underwear, and I lose my patience. Yeah, I get it. Okay. Select a statement to question. I saw it as plain as day. It's just minding his business.
Well, how could you see it plain as day? The glass is always broken.
Yeah, I agree. You claim that you saw the incident as plain as day.
Yep, plain as day.
Pierre, I would like to remind you that this crime occurred around midnight. In February, on an overcast, moonless night, in an unlit alley.
What's your point? It would have been too dark to see.
It would have been dark. So dark that you could not possibly have correctly identified the people involved.
Hey, I swear what I saw.
Hold on, Falcon, you slipped up. You said that the alley was unlit, but I distinctly recall there being lanterns over Rue des Marmosettes.
Oh, that's alright, that's alright. We live in La Ville Lumière. There's a camp lot on every street.
You're right, Madame Beaumont. There are street lanterns over Rue des Marmosettes, but they wouldn't have been any good.
Glass.
The street lamps over Rue des Marmosettes were broken. They are completely non-functional. As proof, I present the glass shards that line the alleyway. These shards originate from the panes of the broken lamps.
I still get the holes in the soles of my shoes. Double proof.
Those glass shards could have come from anywhere. You could send one of your underlings to see the broken lamps for themselves if you want. And waste more time? I think not. This sounds like a stalling tactic. Excuse me, Madame Beaumont. I don't remember whether the street lamps were or were not broken, but I do remember that we had to use a torch to light up the scene.
Hey, whose side are you on?
I'm just saying, Falcon might be right. It was particularly dark, so it's possible that there weren't any lit street lamps.
Are you saying I'm a liar? I thought that we were buddies.
Stop quibbling, both of you. Maybe the lamps were broken, maybe they weren't. It doesn't matter. I know that Pierre's testimony is accurate because I personally saw the rooster at the crime scene 1 minute after Pierre did. 1 minute. That's plenty of time for the real murderer to escape and for a passerby to stumble upon the scene, is it not? You must acknowledge that it is a possibility. I acknowledge nothing. There is an inkling of doubt. You know that there is a slight notion that Pierre may be misremembering what he saw.
Don't badger the prosecution, Monsieur Falcon.
I wasn't badgering.
On to the next witness. Madame Beaumont, do you have anyone in mind?
I do. There is someone among us who is something of a gun connoisseur. A man who knows everything there is to know about the craft of weaponry.
Oh, that's a me again.
Shut up, Yellow. Get off the stand.
Yes, ma'am.
I call Fontaine forward. Very well.
Now, Fontaine, it is true that you are a gun specialist.
Well, I hate to brag, but yeah, I know about guns, their mechanics, their beauty. Have you heard about the revolver mechanisms America is developing? Wonderful stuff. Fontaine, let's stick to the guns that were found at the crime scene. Tell us about those. Oh, right. Very well. This is the gun found on Severin Cockerel's person at the time of arrest. It is a standard issue percussion lock Chatterot Gendarmerie pistol. 24 centimeter length, 15 millimeter caliber. Lots of police and soldiers carry these dull things. It's a gun that says, I am a reliable man of the law.
That sounds like a Cocorico.
Does it? Cocorico's always told me that the riding crop was his self-defense weapon of choice. It's strange that he had the gun in the first place. And this is the gun found on Croque Monsieur's corpse, clutched tightly in his hands. It's a turnover pistol, double-barreled. Ivory handle, 20 centimeter length, 13 millimeter caliber. This is an exquisite and highly customized gun. It's one of a kind. Whoever used this weapon knew their stuff. The Croque Monsieur was a legendary arms dealer. It's no surprise that his personal weapon would be something so flamboyant. Okay. But what's really fascinating about the Croque Monsieur's gun is the ammunition. See, the bore of the pistol has been fitted with a set of grooves. Please stop, Fontaine. I didn't call you up to hear you show off your gun knowledge. Tell us what you uncovered when you examined the Croque Monsieur's bullet wound. All right. Well, a lead bullet was embedded in the middle of Croque Monsieur's sternum, and it appeared to have a straight angle of entry. So in other words, the Croque Monsieur was facing his killer when he was shot. That's right. The other interesting point was that the Croque Monsieur's outer clothes were singed. This typically only occurs if a person is close enough to a gunshot to be directly burned by the gun's muzzle flash. And how close does a person have to be burned by a muzzle flash? Less than 3 meters, I would say. 5 at the very most. Then there is no chance that this was a rogue sniper on the rooftops. The Croque Monsieur's killer was standing in Rue des Marmosettes themselves. As is plainly evident, only one person was found in Rue des Marmosettes at the time of the incident. Prosecutor Cockerel.
Well said, madame. I think you just unequivocally proved this bird's guilt.
Not so fast. I would like to cross-examine the witness.
I don't think so. You're overstepping your bounds, bird.
Let the lawyer try, Remus. When he fails, there will be absolutely no doubt to anyone in the room that Cockerel is nothing but a bloodthirsty murderer. Okay.
Let's see. 15. Okay, so. Okay, the army pistol is only 15 millimeters.
Let's look at our evidence folder. Where is it?
Yeah.
What the hell? An invoice dropped. Okay, we can't examine it further than that.
You know what? If you could remove the bullet wound, you could figure out what caliber, what size. Did he say what size of ammunition was withdrawn from?
Yes. but like it's not on the evidence. I don't know that would be, because I don't know that they would actually allow, like it might be that they allow us to examine the body later rather than right
Okay.
now. I don't know that we have any evidence for this.
Let's look at the statements that we have again.
Okay. Standard issue 15mm caliber gendarmerie pistol was found in Cockerel's person. A highly customized double-barreled turnover pistol was found in the Croque Monsieur's hands. Croque Monsieur was shot in his chest, and his clothes were singed, indicating a close-range gunshot. I mean, that all holds up. Good night, Danny.
Good night.
We could talk about the pistol. I mean, we know he was found with it, but like we know that. Well,
And it's very common.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. That it could have been. It could have been stashed on him, or it could have been given to him specifically so that he could be framed.
This is true.
Fontaine, I have a question regarding Cocorico's gendarmerie pistol. Are you sure the gun was fired?
Oh, that's a good question.
We know what caliber means.
Yeah.
Is there any way to tell whether a gun has been recently fired? That is an excellent question. Yeah, there's a couple of ways. For around a minute after firing, the pistol's barrel is going to be hot to the touch. That's a dead giveaway. You could also check for gunpowder residue in the barrel and chamber. That would indicate that a gun has been fired since being cleaned. So, by your own analysis, would you say that Cocorico's weapon was fired last night? It's difficult to say. None of us thought to check the pistol's barrel temperature at the time of the incident, so we can't use that method. If I check for gunpowder residue now, I see a little in the barrel. That could indicate a recently fired weapon, but it could also indicate a lack of proper maintenance. So basically you don't know whether this weapon was or wasn't fired last night. No, monsieur. If we cannot be certain whether Cocorico even fired his gun, then this whole trial ought to be thrown out. Nice try, Falcon, but Cocorico is still a prime suspect. He was standing over the Croque Monsieur's body with a weapon in his hands. If that gun is not a murder weapon, then what is?
This isn't working. Try another approach, Falcon.
Okay, maybe the caliber in the guy's body would be different.
Does matter, yeah.
Pardon my ignorance, but I am not a gun connoisseur like yourself. What do you mean by caliber? A gun's caliber is the width of its internal barrel, and the width of the bullets that it fires. So you would use 15mm wide pistols for a pistol with a 15mm wide barrel. Does that make sense? Did the bullet embedded in the Croque Monsieur's chest match the caliber of Cocorico's pistol? I don't know for sure. I didn't have the time nor the equipment to dig the bullet out of Croque Monsieur's chest. Besides, lead bullets fragment. It would be difficult to properly piece together a fired lead bullet to assess its caliber with any accuracy. Then it's possible that the caliber of the bullet in the Croque Monsieur's chest doesn't match the caliber of Cocorico's gun. Do you know that for a fact, Falcon? Or is this just more vapid speculation on your part? I mean, we don't know, but I know that the caliber could not possibly match. Interesting. Prove it. Well, I don't exactly have any evidence. My theory hinges on the lack of evidence that the calibers do match. Quit your tomfoolery, Falcon. If you make a claim, then I expect you to be able to back it up. Oh, she scowls. That's not good. No. No more questions. Fuck.
I heard the pistol anyway.
Oh, maybe if we look at his chest.
Yeah.
Fontaine, you say that the croque monsieur was shot in the chest at a straight-on angle.
I don't think the bullet could have been reflected because he had gunpowder on his jacket.
What would that even do? Fuck.
Reflected, I think, means that it ricocheted off something else.
Right.
What about a diagram? Okay. I don't know. We're desperate here.
Yeah. May I have a diagram?
Yeah, let's do that. Dramatic forensic recreation.
No, you can't have a diagram, you bloody idiots. I do not have the patience to watch you draw lines on a chalkboard to work out the location of a mystical second shooter. Use your heads. The gunman was standing right in front of the crocodile. Right, of course. I don't think we have another question about the bullet's angle.
No.
We just want to get the bullet.
Maybe something about the turnover pistol?
I don't think so. Fontaine, you mentioned that the croque monsieur's clothes were singed. Right. His vest and jacket were slightly burned from the close-range muzzle flash. I would like to see them? I guess? I would like to see them. What, his clothes? Yes. Bring them out so I can do a proper examination of the evidence at hand. Falcon, you idiot, we didn't strip the croque monsieur down to his skivvies. We took his gun, and I think Pierrot took the change from his pockets, and then we left the body in the alley. Fully closed, if that wasn't clear. Oh. So we can't even,
got rid of the body?
Oh, maybe it got thrown in the Seine.
Oh.
Ah, I see. My mistake. I mean, no.
Yes. Oh, okay.
Never mind. I have no more questions about this sin's clothes.
Well, there was another question of if something else could have caused it.
I highly doubt that. That's like really far-fetched.
Okay.